How's it? Welcome back. So a question I get pretty often is if I have any recommendations on getting better sleep. And my answer to that question, at least for the past 4+ years, or as long as I've been using them myself personally, my answer to that question has always been like super quick, easy, and automatic. And that is to simply use earplugs when you're going to sleep, right? Especially if you're a light sleeper like I am, they can obviously work wonders for you there. But I think even if you're a deeper sleeper, I can't imagine them really like messing it up and making your sleep any worse. With that said though, this is actually from like a couple weeks ago. I ended up getting sick, so I'm sleeping separate from the family in the spare bedroom. And so when I was sleeping up there, I tried sleeping without earplugs in, and I gotta say, it was actually really nice. And now it is kind of noisy around here. We got like stray cats, and if the neighbors' chickens or the stray chickens like see a light turn on in the middle of the night, they start crowing and shit, and it can be really bothersome. But then again, I also grew up with chickens. Like I grew up on a horse ranch, so I'm kind of used to like chickens crowing and making a whole bunch of noise. But just kind of like lying in that room in the dark, and then I even like turned the fan off because I was sick and the fan was kind of just making me feel uncomfortable. But like just having that like natural background ambient noise, you can kind of hear cars drive past every once in a while. You hear the cats go crazy every once in a while. But it was actually really nice and pleasant, and I really enjoyed sleeping without earplugs in that particular situation. And then after I got better and was sleeping back with the family again, because I was enjoying sleeping without the earplugs, in the room by myself, I thought, oh, maybe I'll try to give it a shot and sleep, next to my wife. She doesn't snore that bad, but like any type of snoring or just heavy breathing can really like start bothering me when I'm trying to fall asleep. But she wasn't really snoring very bad. She wasn't even snoring. It was just kind of like heavy breathing. And then I was trying to sleep with no earplugs next to her, and yeah, it bothered the hell out of me, and I put my earplugs back in. But anyway, just something I thought I'd throw in there really quick. And then as far as what kind of earplugs would I recommend? So you can probably barely see this, but these kind are good. You have to cut the back off, or normally it would have like a little part sticking out here, so you can like easily grab it and remove it and press it in. If you're sleeping with them, that thing sticking out your ear can obviously make it fall off. So I like to cut that back end off. You can stick this in. So these are good if you just want it to be quieter, but not like really quiet, right? Maybe, at least for me, if I'm get kind of paranoid, like I want to be able to hear my kids if they're calling us from upstairs. So these kind can work pretty good. I used to like these instead of using like these extra soft tip kind, but over the years I kind of enjoy the more silence that these bring on versus these. But they can work even with these type 2. I like to cut the back off, or again, it's going to stick out too much. You can roll on your side while you're sleeping and they'll fall out your ears. But yeah, so these are kind of the two options you have there. When I've gone on trips before and I forget to bring my any earplugs, of course you can use AirPods, put them on noise canceling mode, and that can work really great as well. So just some simple tips there, I guess. If you've never tried sleeping with earplugs, right, whether you sleep fine or not, or you're a light sleeper or a heavy sleeper, they're so cheap and easy to get. I'd recommend giving it a try anyway and just seeing how they work for you. You might find you really do like it. And then like a good little like bonus side note to it, I don't know if you've ever heard of this happening to people, but sometimes like cockroaches and shit can crawl in your ears and get stuck while you're sleeping, which sounds like a totally terrifying experience to have happen. Like the auntie that lives with us many years ago, that ended up happening to her, and had to take her to the emergency room, and she's like, and because it's like not really considered like a full-on emergency, they made her wait around for a long time, and you'd see her like sitting in the reception waiting area, just going like like this on her ear, kind of looking like she was just kind of going crazy on her own. Anyway, it looked totally terrifying, and I don't ever want that to happen. So another good reason to sleep with earplugs. Anyway, that's it. Until the next video, keep your sleep practices legit.